Hi everyone, and welcome to Math 6. My name is Luvreet, but feel free to call me Luvreet. I like to go by my first name, so no need to call me Professor Sangha or Mr. Sangha, just Luvreet is fine. So I want to tell you all a little bit about my background, how our class is going to work, and some tips that I have for doing well in our class. So let me begin with my background. So I am originally from the Bay Area. I grew up in a town called Danville, which is about 45-minute drive away from Santa Clara. And I went to college in the Bay Area as well at UC Berkeley. And I studied math while I was there. And I liked it so much that I decided to go to grad school and keep studying math. So I went to grad school down in San Diego. And after finishing up grad school, I got into teaching full time. And I got my start at the University of Kentucky. And I spent a year there. And after that, I moved back to California, and I've been at Santa Clara teaching ever since. Okay, so how is our class going to work? There's three key components. There are our video lectures. So we'll have lectures 3 days a week. And for each of those days, I'll post up to 65 minutes worth of videos on Camino, because that's how long a lecture typically would be if we were in person. And hopefully I'll never go over 65 minutes, but some days I might go under a little bit. Some days I might post 55 minutes worth of videos or 50 minutes worth of videos. Homework assignments are next. We have online homework in our class done through a website, this side, called Edfinity, and written homework assignments, which you'll submit using a website called Gradescope. Each of those are due twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. And on Camino, I will walk you through the steps on getting started with both types of assignments. The final component to our class are quizzes. We'll have a quiz in our class every 2 weeks. And as we get closer to our first quiz, I'll tell you more information about how those will work and what you'll do to submit them. All right, so some tips on doing well in our class. I have 6 tips for you all. The first is you really want to aim to get a conceptual understanding of the material that we discuss. This class is a transitionary course between high school level math and college level math. In high school level math, it's primarily computation focused. Like they'll tell you a formula and talk about all the scenarios where you need to use that formula. In college level math, there's more of an emphasis on understanding why things are true. Like, why do we use this formula in this scenario? Why do we use that theorem in that other scenario? Our class is a fresh start. There isn't much prerequisite knowledge, so you don't need pre-calculus or calculus for our class, and that can be a good thing. In fact, I really think that everyone can do well in our class as long as you're willing to put in the work to learn our course concepts. Second tip is starting homework assignments early. It's really essential in college math courses to get a lot of practice with the material to master it. So it's my expectation that you are ready to work on homework assignments 6 days a week and give yourself 1 day a week off. Okay, so specific homework tips is it's helpful to read the homework problems first before you watch the videos. That way you can use it to guide your note-taking when you go to watch the videos. If you know, like, oh, Luvreet's going to ask me a question like this, and I see that showing up in the video, let me highlight that so I know to look for it later. Try the homework problems on your own first before you reach out for help. It's my expectation that you're going to spend about 3 to 5 minutes thinking about a problem before you decide, oh, I don't know how to do it, and then reach out for help. In particular, I really want you to avoid the temptation to just look up answers or solutions to things online. 1, that's an academic integrity violation, and 2, it just undercuts your learning. It prevents you from developing those insights on your own, and that's one of our key course goals. So what should you do if you are stuck and you have questions? Well, we have 4 awesome resources for help. The first is my office hours. Those are basically just an informal place for students to come in and work on homework assignments. And if questions come up, I am there and happy to help out. So my office hours will be conducted through Zoom. The Math Learning Center, or the MLC, is our tutoring center on campus, and they offer tutoring for our class, and that is an awesome resource. Piazza is an online discussion forum where students can post questions, even anonymously, any time of the day. And then either other students in our class or I can go in and help answer them. And then finally, your classmates. So one of the things I'm going to set up on Camino is what I call a peer study group sign-up sheet. And that will let you sign up for a study group based off of the times that work best for you to study for our class. And then the last tip is to maintain a growth mindset. This is something that we're going to discuss in our class, but I'll give you a preview right now. Growth mindset is all about believing that you can get better at something through the hard work that you put in. No one is just born knowing math. It's something that everyone, including myself, works to get better at through a lot of practice. But I really believe that everyone can get this content and master it. So that's my message I want to end with, that you can do this. And I am here and happy to support in that process. Thank you all.